Having a disorganized attachment style is hell at times because you oscillate back and forth between avoidant behaviors, depending on what was being triggered and what wounds were being irritated at the time, and then anxious behaviors, again, depending on what wounds and what traumas and what triggers are being activated at that time. And you are within this trap of yourself of wanting closeness, wanting to have reassurance, wanting to be vulnerable with another person, and then feeling very emotionally unavailable and detached and beginning to create your own reasons why the relationship is not going to work. And so how do you respond? How do you deal with that? It starts step by step with working through your own attachment wounds. It has to do with which protest behaviors or which coping strategies are you using, depending on what's being triggered. It's a lot of work. Attachment healing is a lot of work, but what I can tell you is most people with an insecure attachment can become more secure. They can heal their attachment wounds. The reason that I love working with attachment styles is because it is a solvable, to an extent, issue that comes up for us that we can work through. Because if you look at the research, attachment styles shift every 3 to 4 years. If you're doing intentional work to become more secure, you're going to shift towards secure instead of pushing more avoidant or more anxious. And so that's the best that I can kind of give you as far as some guidance and advice. If you have questions specifically about disorganized attachment, it's also sometimes called anxious-avoidant attachment or an anxious avoidant, you can leave those comments and I will do my best to kind of answer your questions and give you some guidance.